Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I was at a loss as to what to do for a video tonight, so I thought, why don't I just sit and chat with you guys for a little bit. I keep telling you that I want to go over some of the ideas you shared with me in the comments, video ideas of new things that I can do in 2017, so we're just going to go over those ideas. And I'll let you know what people suggested and how I feel about those suggestions. I am filled with anxiety today, and I know there's all that going on with that shooter in Florida, but my mood was like that before that happened. So it's like I have knots in my stomach, and I don't know. I'm just in a weird anxiety-filled place right now. So not depression though. I'm not in depression, so I think anxiety in the way is better because I don't know. Let's forget I even mentioned it. I can't remember when it was. Oh yeah, I had asked when I was doing my 5 random facts, and that series will be ending. There's only one more to come, facts number 95 through 100. And I was going to do that tonight, and I was like, I just don't have it in my head to try to think of anything at this point. At least nothing that I feel I should share. We'll come around to the ending of that one soon. But it was during that video that I asked for suggestions for other series. So a lot of suggestions I got are good. They're probably not good for an actual series, but they'll be good to do videos every now and then. And they will go on my list of videos that I can do, because I do keep a list. It's printed on my schedule that I print every single week, and I glance down at it when I don't know what I feel like doing, and I say, oh, well, I could do that, or I could do that. So it's very helpful. This one just says unique objects. I'm sure I'm going to say she, because the majority of my peanut gallery is female, and I think it was a she who said unique objects, but I'm sure she elaborated on that. Right now, I don't even really remember what that means. I think it might have been something like if I just had something that's unique or unusual, which I probably have tons of unique and unusual things in the cellar, because my father, who was also a hoarder to some extent, has all kinds of things down there, things that I would have to actually look up to see what they are. But, you know, that could be interesting in a lot of ways. I just thought it was cool, and I jotted it down. I don't know, again, if I would have enough for a series for something like that, but we can certainly keep that in mind if I come across something odd, and I can show you guys. Story time. Now, I know story time has been around for a while on YouTube, and I've not yet done it. I think a lot of my videos, though, sometimes turn into like little story times. Even my random facts, I give you a fact, and then I bore you to tears with a story about that fact. But I do have some stories I could tell that I'm sure would probably interest you in some way. You know, I drank for a big part of my life, so there's a lot of stories that are created when you're a drunk. But I would keep it, you know, I'm sure I have a lot of stories. Favorite things, I kind of like that, especially since I'm such a cheapo, that my favorite things would be something that anybody could afford, even a homeless person. Seriously, I'm going to show you a favorite thing right now. Hang on. My hands are wet because I just had to wash the thing I'm about to show you. But see this? I didn't wash this. This is a little piece of toilet paper roll that I cut, and it was a little bit big, so I had to cut it and make the ring a little smaller. And it keeps my tongs from opening up. From opening up in the drawer. I don't know, I did this several years ago, and I remember writing a blog post about it, telling people that this was clear-cut proof that I'm a genius. And then somebody said, I just use a rubber band. I was like, well, gee, why did I think of that? But I still use this, and really, it's probably been 3 or 4 years ago that I made this one little ring. So this is one of my favorite things, which could also be a life hack. And that is another thing that's on my list. I don't know if somebody mentioned it or if I just jotted that one down, but I would love to do some life hacks. The reason I don't is because you have to have it to show, you know what I mean? I actually watched this one girl, and I can't remember her name, Nichole something. She does life hack videos, and I find her absolutely adorable. The rest of the world seems to find her highly irritating, and I know she plays off that. It's Nichole something. I'll find her and I'll link down below. Sometimes she'll just stand there and just ramble off the life hacks without any image or picture or showing you what she's talking about. But she gets a lot of views, and the people absolutely crucify her in the comments. She must have really thick skin, or she just is laughing all the way to the bank, because she just keeps on going, and she does talk very fast and a lot, even like faster and a lotter than me. So, and I'm not sending you there because I want you to see that people are mean to her in the comments. I mean, I just think it's a classic example of somebody who's just does their thing, and they just don't care what people say. And she'll always say things like, I just love to do life hack videos. I just love it so much. And she just gets, I mean, crucified. The people are just so mean. When I read the mean comments about her, I seem to get her enough to know that this girl is just like, she's just loving it, loving it, loving it. Like, we know haters love to hate, and a lot of times they absolutely support a channel. By leaving all those comments, it just raises it up in the YouTube search and all that stuff. So I think she does a fantastic job, and I like to watch her. Just can't remember her last name. Collections. I don't have any collections other than like dust bunnies and dirt. Junk that should be thrown away. You know, and if I went out more, like if I would go to antique stores or whatever, and, you know, maybe I would start a oh, please, I don't ever want to start a collection. Don't even let me have that thought for a second. I do not need any collections of any kind. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I don't know. I don't think we're too likely to have a collections series. All right, next one. Oh, this one I liked too, but again, it would require a lot of physical activity from this girl. Compare Dollar Tree to Walmart. You know, like go to Dollar Tree and see what they have for products, and then go to Walmart and see if they're cheaper there. You know, that's just helpful for the fact that sometimes we, you know, don't know if we're making the right choice by buying something at Dollar Tree. But if we know that's really the cheapest place, then we can buy it freely without guilt. So we'll see. But then that requires, you know, a lot of shopping on my end. I'm not sure I want to do that. Funniest things. I guess funniest things that have happened to me? Don't know. A lot of sadness in my life. Isn't that funny? I can't think of one funny thing that ever happened other than, you know, maybe something that I did that is like so embarrassing and it's funny for that reason. I don't know. Oh, next, most embarrassing things. I have actually shared a couple of my embarrassing stories. Like the one that I had toilet paper hanging out the back of my pants in college. That was not fun. I think I've told that hideous story twice. And I had to be called into the middle of a room. It was oceanography, and the tables were all around the room, and the center was empty. And it was my turn to go in and do something or test something. And I had toilet paper hanging from the back of my pants, and I had no clue. And the teacher said, "Is that supposed to be a joke?" And I said, "What?" And I look, and I could see. I wanted to die, and I said, "No, it's not a joke." Oh, it was awful. I mean, I don't know. And of course, everybody was so incredibly embarrassed. And, you know, and I was in my 30s, and yes, I was overweight. And, you know, it's just, you know, it was really a sad day for Darlene. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, I like this one. People who inspired me. I actually have people from my past that I remember so well, and who I would love to be able to say to them, "You inspired me." Just certain teachers or bosses that I've had, and, you know, just things like that. So, I don't know, maybe one of these days I can give shout outs to those people, and maybe they would actually hear it from someone. Life hacks. I don't know if that was a suggestion. Oh, I already just said that. See, my memory sucks. Definitely would like to do some life hacks. I could put my glasses on, right? Instead of trying to see this. Oh, I want to do more thrift store hauls, and I want to do them with the intention of getting something at the thrift store. Although, like, my entire house is like a thrift store. All I have to do is go to a closet. It's more fun to go out and buy something, isn't it? I want to start doing buying or finding things with the intention of recreating, like repurposing a t-shirt, jeans, a blazer. I mean, just recreating clothes, upcycling, upfashioning, whatever you want to call it. I would really love to do that. And then to do some other things, like maybe even like doodling on a pair of jeans or on a t-shirt or on some white canvas sneakers, tennis shoes, and then putting those items on eBay. It would be fun, it would be creative, it would show people how you can alter clothes and do your own thing. DIY, that's a biggie. Since I do eBay, I'm not just bothered to have to keep these items. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I kind of like that one. I like all the parts of it. It's creative for me. I'm teaching something because I like that. It helps you, and I can put it out there in the universe, and it finds a new home. Let's work on that one. That's all I have on the list. So please continue to give me your ideas, and I still don't know though, like, what kind of series we can have from, 1 to 100 or even 1 to 50. 100's a lot. I think somebody did mention, I don't know why I didn't write that down, maybe because I didn't think I'd forget, just random facts that are not just pertaining to me, or random facts about Maine, I think somebody even said. But I just like, everyday random facts. Those are kind of cool. So maybe we can do a series like that, but then also incorporate all these other ideas into videos. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And I will be anxious after my vacation. I'm always like gung-ho to work after I go on vacation. I expect to come back filled with new ideas and plenty of ambition, and we'll get a lot of this stuff done. And I hope it'll be fun. And I hope you stick around. That's all I can ask. So thank you so much, and I will be reading the comments down below to see if you have any more ideas for me. Love you guys. Bye. I hate it when I lose my voice like that.